everyone, Ryan here for iOS Mars. Today I wanted to do a quick introduction into GeoShred. It's a new app by Wizdom apps. This is if you've ever used a geosynthesizer, this app's really similar to geosynthesizer. It's got a lot of the same effects. The playing surface is very similar. The way things look will be very familiar to you. Very similar. But GeoShred here, it's got a lot more power behind it. As we'll get into it later, it's got some new features that GeoSynthesizer didn't have. But in my opinion, I think this one sounds a lot better. In the way the effects are very, I'll show you here in a sec. Just open the settings, model effects. As you can see here, the effects are very similar to jam up or bias effects or amp kit or tone stack, that any kind of guitar app. So you can see your effects. It's really easy to understand, and your amp's there, your guitar's there, everything really easy to understand. A lot easier than it was before, where everything was just sliders and that kind of deal. But one thing I did want to mention here, and it's the reason I have this loaded inside Audio Bus, is I don't understand why in this app, I've never seen this in another app, maybe I'm just missing it or something, but I don't understand why there's an Audio Bus panel here, which is our standard Audio Bus panel, which I've always been used to, and then there's a secondary Audio Bus panel down right, covering up part of the bottom string, and I don't understand why it's there. It doesn't seem to work. It has a record button and play and back and a little timestamp, but I can't seem to make it work. I don't understand why it's there. I was thinking maybe it's because there's no inter-app audio that I can find in this app either. It doesn't seem to connect as a controller or an instrument or anything. So I couldn't really find any inter-app audio. So maybe this was going to be where the inter-app audio would go, but it's just working with Audio Bus 2. I'm not sure. I do not like this little one. I don't want it to be there. I looked for ways to turn it off. If anybody out there knows how to turn it off, please let me know, because I do not want that there. I like my normal Audio Bus panel that I can hide, whereas this one, I can't hide it. All I can seem to do is just open the other apps from here. And not digging it. So I hope that changes in the future, or I figure out how to shut it off. So anyways, on to GeoSynthesizer, and I'm just going to play just a little bit. I've been trying to make this video 4 or 5 times now, and I just keep playing this app for way too long until I run out of space on my phone and I can't record the video anymore. So obviously I'm having a lot of fun with it. But alrighty, so that's just the main basic preset, the very first one. We got tons of different sounds here, and one of the new things that's different in this app rather than GeoSynthesizer is there's parameters controlled via where you're going to touch on these little pads or your frets or whatever you want to call them. So it doesn't really do much in this one. Like, obviously you got some vibrato back and forth, but a lot of the other ones have stuff assigned to up and down as well, and I'll show you here. There's so many presets that come with this. finger swell. That's probably a good one. So as you can hear, obviously when I'm sliding my finger up and down, it's kind of swelling the volume here. It doesn't have to just be volume. There's other ones as well. Let me see here. Can't remember exactly which ones do it. There's, like I said, there's so many presets. It's just, yeah, it's a little overwhelming. Again, we get more of the volume sort of thing with that one. This one should... No, not so much with that one. Okay, there you can hear it. See, in this little expressive area here, or whatever you want to call it, there's other parameters you can assign to you know, your notes here as well. So we have kind of a scrapey effect here. A lot of these I can't really notice the difference between what they're doing. Some of them create some feedback and different things. You know, obviously you got your little whammy here. You know what that does. It's just like a whammy bar. So the other thing, if you don't play guitar, you may not recognize what palm muting is, but palm muting is basically a technique that they use in guitar where you put your palm on the string to create sort of a dampened effect on each note. And they've done that here, and they've done it in a really cool way where you know, it's kind of a meter to how muted you're going to be. So at the very bottom is completely muted, where at the top is completely open with no muting. So you can choose how muted you want to be, just like you can in real life, which is really cool. The only thing I don't like about this is it's way too small, and playing on the fly, it's kind of out of the way here. You may hit the whammy instead. You may, you know, hit one of these ones, change your root or your scale when you're trying to hit it. You know, you got to be really accurate with this one. Kind of difficult. I sort of wish that there's a way to set it up a little bit better, where maybe it was a bigger button or in the expressive area here. You know, maybe you can. I haven't dug into it completely. Like I said before, so much information in this app, so many options, so many ways to change the way it looks and the way it works. It's just really crazy. Like, I highly recommend picking this up. Like, even if you have GeoSynthesizer, like, pick this up for sure. It's, you know, I pretty much guarantee you will not be disappointed. But yeah, I personally, I had so much fun with these sort of kinds of apps. You know, there's many others that are like this. You know, Jam Maestro is very similar. I'm a big fan of Jam Maestro. You know, all the iFretless apps, all very similar to this. But I've always liked GeoSynthesizer, the way it works the best. And since GeoShred is so similar, I really like it as well. And with this new, you know, more powerful sound engine, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with messing around with sounds and, yeah, just playing. It's just a lot of fun. Yeah. Let's see if I can show you a little bit more. anyways, I should probably end the video here before I get cut off again. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, you guys. And yeah, definitely, if you have, you know, the cash and liking what you're seeing, definitely pick this app up. Like, highly recommend it. I really, really like it. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.